moments. But right now, I want to get ready to check in. We've got one of our reporters out now live on the scene. Fran, I believe, joins us. She is joining us live now, I believe, from Old Jacksonville Road. Is that correct? Or Irwin Street? Fran?
Yes, I was on Old Jacksonville earlier. My car actually got caught in some floodwaters, but I'm here right now at Irwin and Fleshel, just a few feet behind me. A car was stranded. They were trapped. I saw the driver. Once the floodwaters receded, he was able to get out of his vehicle. Just moments ago, a tow truck came and towed that vehicle away. Now, the streets, Irwin Street and Fleshel, both had barricades up. Just a few moments ago, police came and removed the barricades. Traffic is now flowing. But when I got to this intersection, Cedric, the water was about up to my ankles. But since I've been out here for the past 35 minutes, it's gone down a lot. And like I said, traffic is flowing on Irwin Street and Fleshel. Back to you guys.
It's Fran. Now, Fran, before we let you go, I want to ask you here. Now, when you first arrived on the scene there, I know that we had the water, as you said, up to your ankles. Now, when you're dealing with the water rising so high, were there any other cars that were stranded on the side of the road, or were people still trying to drive through that water?
No, when I got to the scene, it was just the one car that was stranded. I think police and city officials, they had gotten the streets blocked off in time. Now, I saw dozens of people come this way and turn around because the barricades were there. So that was good on their part that they didn't try to go around the barricades or get out of their car and move it. So just the one car that I saw.
Okay, then, thank you, Fran. And Fran, one more question before I let you go there. I can hear the winds kind of whipping a little bit there. Have you noticed the winds increasing a little bit? And would you say it's a warm wind or a cold wind?
It is definitely a cold wind, and I'll tell you what, Cedric, this is my second umbrella. I broke my first umbrella. I got swept away by the wind, turned inside out, so the wind, it's strong and it's pretty chilly, like you said.
Right. Well, thank you, Fran. We'll let you get a little break here for us. We'll check back in with you here in just a little bit. But, of course, I pointed that and asked that question to Fran there about the wind because the colder wind indicates that we have a north wind moving in and picking up. And you say, well, why did I bring that up? Well, if we can go to the radar, I want to show you kind of what we had this morning. If you remember earlier, we had a tornado warning for Smith County. Well, when we had that warning, I told you there was like a little bit of a little low pressure that was kind of developing. It's what we call a little mini low pressure that was moving through. So as that low pressure moved through, ahead of it, we had the warm and unstable air that brought the thunderstorms and all the heavy flooding rains that we had across the area. But now, she's getting in on the backside, as we all are on the backside of the system, so we're seeing those winds switching out of the north. That brings in a cooler, more stable air mass. So the threat for severe weather because of that will be lessening across the north and west, at least for the first half of the day, the rest of the day here, but we could see that picking up later on tonight. But our friends in Deep East Texas, they're dealing with some of the brunt of the southerly winds still, and they have that threat still. That's why we're seeing some stronger storms there. So I want to take you down that way and show you what we're dealing with here around Nacogdoches County here along the 59 corridor. You can see lifting off to the north and east there around Appleby, and this is stretching north towards Timpson as well. We've also got